Welcome to this restorative yoga for back pain relief. Today you're going to need a wall or your couch or a chair, a bolster, 2 blocks, and a yoga strap. And if you would like access to a full library of therapeutic yoga to help with your back pain, as well as access to me to support your back pain relief, then be sure to check out our membership community. We're going to start with legs up the wall for 5 minutes. So if you have back pain, it may bother your back to have your legs straight with your legs up the wall. And if that's the case, you can always do legs up the couch, legs up your bed, legs up an easy chair, whatever works best for you. Each day is going to be different. So pay attention to your body, do what feels best for you. You're going to be here for 5 minutes. Okay, so allow yourself to settle in. Feel the support of the wall. Feel the support of the ground. And each time you breathe out, you can let yourself sink and rest into the support a little bit more. So as you rest here in legs up the wall or legs up a chair, rather than resisting your current experience of back pain or pushing or forcing change, just be curious about what it would feel like to open to what you're experiencing right now, to bring compassionate acceptance to the experience of pain that you are in. So when we offer ourselves patience, compassion, and kindness towards ourselves, it opens the door to deeper healing. When we brace around pain, when we tighten around pain, even self-criticism and judgment around pain that we shouldn't be feeling this way, it tends to add extra layers, more tension, more pain. And the other thing is that healing back pain is not a linear process from point A to point B. It's a journey, it's a process, and it invites us to be gentle and nurturing with ourselves. So let's try to keep all these things in mind as we enter into this very restful restorative class. Restorative yoga is really great because pain also tends to be very exhausting. Okay, so take a deep breath. And if you have your legs up a chair, it would be good to come to the wall and bring your legs straight up the wall like this. And we're going to get into your hips now, which is a really great way to release your low back. So if you can cross your left ankle over the top of your right thigh, and then bend your right knee just until you feel some sensation in the outside of your left thigh and into your left glute. You're going to be here for 5 minutes. And you can breathe into your buttocks, into your outer thigh here. Healing back pain, especially chronic back pain, takes time. There's no quick fixes. It's a journey that requires your devotion, patience, and self-kindness. Remember that each step you take, like doing this yoga class, contributes to your overall healing. Okay, you're going to release this side. Bring your legs back to legs at the wall. Just pause there for a moment. Then we're going to switch sides. So you're going to cross your right ankle over your left thigh, open your right knee, bend your left leg just until you feel sensation on the outside of your right glute into your right thigh, outer thigh. And you're going to be here for 5 minutes as well. So breathe into your buttocks, into your outer thigh. So with back pain, we want to celebrate our small victories, whether it's being comfortable in a restorative yoga pose, feeling even a small reduction in pain, and even noticing our emotional resilience. Remember too that setbacks are a natural part of healing and that healing is not linear. Okay, take a breath. Bring your legs back up the wall. Pause here, feel that fresh blood flow down into your low back, into your glutes. Okay, we're going to move away from the wall now, so you can bend your knees and roll to your side. Okay, for the next pose, you're going to need a block, or you could use your bolster for this, or you could use your block with a blanket on top too. Whatever is going to feel most comfortable for your back. So you always want to take care of yourself. So you're going to lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. And you're going to press into your feet and place the block underneath. And you're going to be here for 5 minutes. So this should be really soothing. It should feel good. You should open up the fronts of your hips. So adjust yourself so it feels good. If it doesn't, you can try having one leg long, the other leg long. You could try adjusting the level of the block. You could try putting a blanket on the block. You could try using the bolster instead. So just see what works best for you. Okay, so deep mindful breathing can calm your mind, release tension, and create a sense of spaciousness in your body. And it will shift your body from a state of stress to a state of relaxation, and will also activate your vagus nerve. So while you're in this pose, the supported bridge pose, you can place your hands on your rib cage here and breathe into your side ribs and into your back. And let your exhalation be longer than your inhalation. Okay, take a breath. And you're going to curl your tailbone under, press into your feet. You're going to lift that block and take it out, roll down through your spine, bone by bone by bone. Okay, and then you're going to slowly bring your knees into your chest, and you're going to rock yourself from side to side. Okay, and then from here, you're going to need your yoga strap. So you're going to get your yoga strap. Okay, for this, you're going to make a small loop around the bottom of your strap and put it on the ball of your foot. You're going to lie down and draw your right leg in. You're going to be here for 3 minutes. Now, this is a restorative class, so instead of yanking your leg in, I want you to create like a pulley system where your leg can just rest here. That's all I want you to have happen. I don't want you, as I said, I don't want you yanking your leg in. I want your leg resting into the support here. And trust that that's going to do something. Chronic stress in your body's physiological stress response can lead to muscular tension and increased pain sensitivity. So practicing restorative yoga is a wonderful thing you can do to reduce your stress and support healing. It supports you in relaxing and letting go and alleviating back pain. Relax your shoulders. Okay, so you're going to release this leg down, and I want you to just check in and check 2 things. You're going to lengthen your legs out. I want you to feel the difference between your right and your left leg, and also just feel the difference between the right side of your low back and your left side of your low back. So generally, hopefully your right side of your body will just be releasing towards the ground a little bit more relaxed and let go than your left side. So just know that, like, we're just checking in and seeing that what we're doing is working. Okay, so let's do the other side. So you're going to bend your right knee now, and you're going to put the loop around the ball of your left foot. And again, you don't need to yank it in and go for the biggest stretch. That's not what we're doing here. We're trying to create a release, right? We're letting the body relax. So you create a pulley system that your leg can rest into here. And you're just going to be here for 3 minutes. And generally, I would like you to have your opposite leg bent. I know you could do it with it long, but again, we want to create a relaxation response in your body. Okay, and then release this side and let's just check in and notice how you're feeling. Notice how your low back is feeling. Okay, so noticing how you're feeling, appreciating the small gains or release in pain. And then we're going to do child's pose maybe next, or maybe you're going to do knees to chest pose. So it depends on your knees and ankles. You might feel more comfortable doing knees to chest pose. So you might be lying on your back with your knees into your chest like this. Or you may come over and do child's pose with the bolster and the blocks. I'm going to do bolster and blocks like this. There's lots of ways you can do it. Today I'm going to do bolster and 2 blocks like that. And we're going to be here for 5 minutes. And whether you are doing child's pose or knees to chest pose, you're going to focus on breathing into your low back here. Okay, breathing into your low back. Okay, take a breath. And then you're going to come onto your back. You're going to put your bolster on your left side. Put your blocks off to the side. Okay, actually the bolster is going to go, well, I said left, so let's do left. Okay, left side. Your right knee is going to be bent. You're going to tuck your left hip under, take your knee up on the bolster, open your shoulder up. You're going to be here for 5 minutes. So back pain can be a source of feelings unsupported or burdened. And when we practice restorative yoga, it's a way to release emotions that may not have had a chance to fully express themselves and restore balance. So in this pose, twists are really great to release tension, especially in the back. So breathe into your side ribs here. Also, if there's space between your shoulder and the ground here, when your back is tight, that may very well be the case. There's two things you can do. You can either raise the level of the bolster, so stack up some blankets here, or put some blankets underneath your shoulder. Okay, come onto your back. Press into your right foot. Untuck your hips. Just pause there in the middle. Notice any shifts or changes. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. So extend your right leg, move your bolster over to the right side. You're going to tuck your right hip under and take your left leg and put it up on the bolster, and then extend your left arm out. You're going to be here for 5 minutes. And again, if this side could be completely different, maybe your left arm is way up in the air. It's probably, if you're right-handed, it's probably more likely that your right side was more tight. But remember, you can always lift this bolster, make it higher, which will allow your left shoulder to come to the ground more. Or you could put blankets underneath your left shoulder as well. But twists are really great to stretch out the low back. Okay, you're going to come back onto your back. Let's just pause here for a moment, let your spine unravel. Okay, so you're going to set yourself up for your final resting position. I'm going to make a suggestion, which is that you could put your bolster underneath your knees, which is nice. It just creates a little slack for your low back. You can check and see if it feels comfortable for your low back. If it does, that could be nice for you. Or you could lie with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. You're going to be here for about 5 minutes. So, as I said before, dealing with pain is very exhausting. So, taking this time to rest is very constructive. It's called constructive rest. So as you're resting here, just notice how you're feeling from the beginning to the end of the class. Do you have a little bit less back pain? Are you feeling a little bit better? Do you have a little bit more energy? I'm going to sit up and read you a poem. This poem is called Now That the Stakes Are Low by Rosemary Watola Traumer. For the 4th time in 4 weeks, I slip my spade into the dark soil of the half-circle garden. I make 20 shallow holes, then lift the pansies from the crinkly plastic containers and drop the root-bound squares into the earth. Within hours, the small brown bunny arrives with his pink twitchy nose and a small round lump of soft bunny body. And while I wash dishes, I meet through the window his innocent, unblinking gaze as he consumes a dozen deep purple petals in small, efficient tugs. He looks at me as if to say, "You love me," and I do. I croon at the bunny, how cute his small ears, how perfect his bliss, how good he is for eating his pretty bunny food. Tomorrow the rest of the blooms will be gone. In a week the leaves will be gone, too. Every single one. And I will go and buy more pansies. How sweet it's become, this path of surrender. The strange joy that rises in me when I see my precious pansies nibbled to the roots. Now that the stakes are low, it's much easier to bow to the way things are. For the price of pansies, I can practice again and again how to find true delight in this art of letting go. So just check in again and notice how you're feeling. And remember, if you want to dive deeper into a full library of therapeutic yoga videos that target back pain relief, plus to have more support from me, then you can join our membership and I can offer you more support for your back there. So you can wiggle and stretch out and bend your knees and slowly roll to your side. Remember to keep your body feeling great, and for more videos like this, then make sure to like this video, to subscribe, and to put "I felt back pain relief" in the comments, and share this with somebody who you think might need back pain relief too. That all of these things, they really help us to make yoga available to people just like you. I know that it's not easy right now, that things are expensive, but that we can make yoga freely available to people. And when you share, like, and subscribe and put comments, it makes it so that more people can see and have these yoga classes as well. So I'm sending you Much love from beautiful British Columbia. I'm thanking all our members for supporting us, for keeping a roof over our head and food on our table. May your joy be as deep as our Pacific Ocean. May you be as rooted as the old growth trees in our forest. And may you be as strong as our mountains.